Yo, what is good, everybody, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel once again from us over here at Locust&WildHoney. So today's video should be pretty quick, seamless, and easy. I just wanted to share with you guys what is currently one of my favorite sneakers at the moment, and it just so happens to be my most recent pickup. So without further ado, let's go and jump into today's video. So if the title, description, or thumbnail hasn't quite given away just yet, we're gonna be going over the Nike SB Jordan 1 LA to Chicago. Similarly priced to other Jordan 1s, they're gonna be retailing at $175. Now I know a lot of the OG Jordan 1s generally go for $160, but given the fact that these are gonna be made of a different kind of leather, as well as the additional paint that is the outer coat, which we'll be going over in just a minute, I can kind of understand the slight price increase. As its name entails, these sneakers don an LA-themed color scheme paying homage to the very popular and celebrated Los Angeles Lakers. The sneakers feature purple throughout the toe, eyelets, and heel, while the swoosh and ankle region is that beautiful royal gold colorway. They also feature a couple panels that are kind of like an eggshell white, which is absolutely capturing the LA Lakers color scheme. I love it. I love this sneaker. It is just beautiful. As many of you may already know, similar to the Lance Mountains, with a little bit of wear or acetone and a cloth, you can remove or do away with that purple and gold colorway to show a Chicago 1-esque color scheme. While that's a really great idea, I don't know why anyone would want to do that. Now, with that being said, I definitely contemplated demonstrating what it would look like, or the process of wiping off the Lakers purple and gold to expose the Chicago Bulls or the Chicago 1's colorway. But I just think that Seth Fowler did such an outstanding job of doing that. I do not want to take any of the shine. I thought he killed it, and I just personally feel like I wouldn't do it any justice. So I will have a link below to his video. It definitely does not have anything to do with the fact that I already have a Chicago 1 or the fact that the Lakers are my favorite team. It has nothing to do with that. No. Now, after owning this sneaker for about a week, I can definitely say I love this shoe. Definitely a welcome addition to my rotation. I love the Lakers, as a lot of you guys may already know, and I love the Chicago 1, so it's the best of both worlds. In relation to comfort, there really are no surprises when it comes to the sneaker. If you've owned a Jordan 1 in the past, or any rendition of like a Dunk, expect that same level of comfort. It's a good shoe overall. Now, with that being said, this sneaker is comprised of smooth leather. Now, this is definitely a very polarizing topic in the sneaker community, simply due to the fact that there are definitely two camps. Some people love smooth leather, like it's a welcome addition to the Jordan 1 family every single time it drops. But conversely, there are people who adamantly despise smooth leather. I think there's a lot more of those type of people than the former. But with all that to say, I personally don't mind that these are smooth leather. I do like smooth leather every now and again. A lot of the Jordan 1s as of late have been made up of a really nice tumbled leather. So I definitely think it's kind of nostalgic to finally see a pair that is just straight smooth leather in a fire colorway. So yeah, that's definitely very cool. I can definitely say for sure that these will crease up over time and over wear. That's just something you really can't avoid. Sure, tumble leather might age a little bit better, or it might not crease and be as evident, but with that in mind, I honestly don't mind creasing too much. I think it gives a sneaker character and that you actually enjoy your shoes. But needless to say, I've never been the type of person to baby my sneakers. I actually get a hard time for not cleaning them enough, so that's just me. Now, with all that away, let's go ahead and talk about how you can acquire these. First and foremost, they will be dropping on Sneakers on the 25th, as I already said earlier. Definitely worth waking up for, guys. Don't sleep on these sneakers, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a very high success rate, as that was the same story for the Travis Scott for a majority of the Locust&WildHoney community. A lot of you guys cook, which I'm definitely happy to see. The stock numbers are going to be very similar to the Travis Scotts. There isn't as much hype behind them. Also, they will be dropping at foot stores like Finish Line, Foot Locker, you know, just the works. Definitely call your local stores to see which ones are getting them. Obviously, the usual suspects will be getting them, like the boutiques and clothing, sneakers and stuff, Undefeated. You know, a lot of those type of stores that generally do get the more hype releases or the tier 1 accounts, they're definitely going to be getting these shoes. Your local skate shop, I personally think that's where you should go. Call your local skate shops, call around to see A lot of skate shops are keeping it very, very discreet and low key. So I would definitely head into your local skate shop, call them. Plus, it's always a good thing to support the local stores. If you're in the Orange County area, I personally recommend heading over to the Nike SB store in Irvine Spectrum, as well as the Fort in Laguna Niguel. Number one, the guys at Laguna Niguel, I've known them since I was like 12 years old, and I can tell you for sure, it's a great group of guys, and I've seen how they're running the raffle, 100% legit. So go ahead and head in there, let them know that Paul sent you, and best of luck to you. Now, in regard to hype and resale, they're going for about $500 at the time of filming this video. Now, for me personally, I'm not a professional or an expert by any means. I don't resell, but I really don't anticipate them staying that high. That being said, I could be totally wrong because there is an outlier aspect to this sneaker which makes this one very unpredictable, and it's the fact that, number one, you have the Laker color scheme, very hype. There's a lot of Laker fans out there, but more than that, where the proverbial gold lies for resellers is in that Chicago 1 colorway. Look what happened with the Spider-Mans as well as the off-white Chicago 1s. They are just going insane in terms of resale value. Anything related to reds or red and white and black, anything related to that Chicago colorway and the Jordan 1 seems to be very, very expensive. So I don't necessarily know if that's going to play a huge role. I think it will play a role, but I don't know if it'll play as big of a role. In my personal opinion, and again, I'm no expert, I could see these kind of chilling at around like $275 once the market settles and stuff like that. Initially, I do expect them to go for the high, but again, I'm no expert and I could be totally wrong. And because they are a Chicago colorway, they could probably go for like $450. So comment down below what your thoughts are. I'd definitely love to hear your expertise. Again, I'm not an expert, so what do you predict resale or the market to be on these shoes? One thing that's definitely worth mentioning is that there's going to be 92,000 pairs releasing, which is a lot of pairs. So hopefully that does stabilize the market because in my personal opinion, in my humble opinion, I think this is a great sneaker, not just because they're a Laker color scheme and I love the Lakers, but it's a great sneaker overall. I'm very happy to have it in my rotation. Overall, I think this is such a sick concept, LA to Chicago. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video because I'm going to be ending it right here. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by the channel and for your continued support. I want to wish you all the best of luck if you're trying to go for these sneakers. Now, with all that being said, as I end every video here at Locust&WildHoney, I'm going to say peace and be blessed.